FSG to the day I die. FSG to the day I die. McAllister, rebuild complete.
Any substitution?
Yeah.
I'll make the substitution. I just need to make the substitution. The sub say any hoes. Stay any hoes. Once. Now step this way. Step this way. Now step this way. Step this way. Stay any hoes. Stay any hoes. Now step this way. Step this way. Now step. Like to feel like this. Here we goes in 2 days. Bro, I'm feeling different right now. The money's long. Hey, someone give me the money sleeve. Spurs are just letting it rain. You know, one of them ones. We're making it rain right now.
Yes, people. We are back, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Tyrell Gunner TV. We are here, man. Chat. We are here. We're live, man. We're live. We're here, man. Back on the channel again. A lot of you guys here. That's live and direct. We're here. We're live. I don't know if you guys could tell, but it's a little bit down because obviously, if you guys looked on my socials, I was there at the parade yesterday. Of course, it's like the other, 1.5 million Arsenal fans. That was the amount of people that were there. That's the kind of amount of people that showed up to the parade yesterday. But generally, guys, what a day it was out yesterday. We're going to talk about the parade, but obviously we're going to speak on the UCL final because I haven't been live on the channel to speak about that, but we will be live. But let me just turn off my fan for a second. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me. Let me just turn off my fan real quick. But yeah, I had my fan on before I went live because I need the fan on. My room is a bit hot. But listen, we are live on the channel again. Big up to everyone that's locked in. I make sure you guys are smashing the like. Subscribing to the channel if you want. I've never, what an experience that was. And there was a couple of rival fans that pulled up yesterday. We had a City fan in the crowd yesterday, and we had a PSG fan. And but we're gonna get onto the parade stuff. But the first stuff we're gonna talk about is the UCL final because I spoke about it already on. I haven't been live. I haven't spoken about it on my TikTok and on the channel, of course. I had to go live today. I'm gonna talk about all 3 socials. And make sure you guys are subscribing to the second channel as well, people. Only Gunners TV. Make sure you guys follow Only Gunners TV on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Only Gunners TV, all 3 socials. But chat, we're gonna speak now because, boy, hey, listen, UCL final, man. It didn't go as the way as planned. It didn't go as the way as planned, but let's pick up to the chat first. Pick up to Jay in the building. He's the first one here. Always showing me love, whether it's on, on the Red Talk show that we've done this season or just on my channel, on his channel. Big up to yourself, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Jay's channel. Jordan Hyman Sports Central. Go show the guys some love. Real one. Yes, he's a Liverpool fan, but that's my guy right there. Go subscribe to this guy channel, man. He's a real one, man. Big up to him. Shout out to Jay, bro. Hopefully you're good as well, my guy. But yeah, we are going to start with the UCL final because that Champions League final. Damn, listen. Arsenal lose it on penalties. The worst way to lose a final, chat. And, the season's over now. Football's done. The World Cup literally starts next week, which is crazy. But yeah, the UCL, the final, it will be a tough one to take, but it's a good thing we won that Prem because imagine now if we didn't win nothing, we went for this again. It would have been dark for us. But yesterday we had the parade and, we won the Premier League. That kind of gave the Arsenal fans a bit of a boost, I would say, a bit of, joy out of what we won yesterday. But what I will say is this. The Champions League final, it was sad to lose, I'm not going to lie. It was lost a Prem and a Champs deep, that. The double. Crazy. But the UCL final, and I'm going to be honest, big up to everyone that was on the TikTok watch along. Really do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel as well. Not just following here, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Champions League final, the lineup came out, and I saw PSG's. I was shocked at what I saw. Havertz starting up top, Odegaard starting. I'm thinking, Havertz, say like, if Gyökeres had these chances, he probably would have put them away. But boy, was I wrong. First of all, with him starting Havertz, because we get underway. The first few minutes of the game, Havertz is through. What a goal. What a goal. Smacks it top bins in that goal. That goal was nasty. And when I mean that was nasty, that goal was disgusting, yeah? All right, chat as well. Let me just open my windows real quick. Yeah. Sorry, I was just opening my windows. But yeah, as I was saying, chat, those goals were nasty, right? And fair play to Kai Havertz, because he scored in another Champions League final. Yes, for Chelsea when he done it, they won 1-0. For Arsenal, he's on the losing side, unfortunately. It just didn't end the way that we wanted it. And I actually didn't think that Arsenal, we played that bad. I thought defensively, we were outstanding. I thought we were brilliant defensively at the back. I thought defensively, well, up until the penalty that he gave away. I thought he had a very good game, Mosquera. I thought Saliba and Gabriel, especially Gabriel, yeah. And listen, when we talk about the pens, I need to say something, because I feel sorry for Gabriel, man. And there was questions about why didn't our other attackers, like, Noni Madueke or, some of the other players didn't go. Why is Gabriel taking a penalty? But we'll talk about it when we get to that section. But yeah, I thought Gabriel played well as well. But PSG, I'm going to be honest, yeah, they're a very good side. And when the lineups came out, it was kind of a few Arsenal fans probably a bit nervy. I looked at the lineup, I was like, this is going to be a tough game. But when rival fans out here, by the way, saying Arsenal were going to get battered by PSG, where was that, by the way? Just off this, where's that barrier? Because I got told we're going to lose 4-1. I got told we're going to lose 3-1. I got told, people can trying to take pills to get this. I saw Super 5-1. That's not happening. When do we concede 5 goals? Chill now. But yeah, it took PSG to that, around the 68th minute to get a goal, because Christian Mosquera gave away that stupid penalty. But yeah, I thought, like I said, Gabriel Saliba played well. I think Nkapie was all right. So yeah. The midfield. Probably the worst players on the pitch. They're all right, but not enough, and you especially, Odegaard as well, the captain, when it comes to the final. The players that, Odegaard, you look to him as the captain and think, where are you in the final? I thought Havertz, he actually did play well as well. He was all right as well, but I thought the worst 2 players, Saka, and especially in the final, but it still hurts anyway, because like the Champions League, that's one you want to watch. Like, that's the one where you want to win. It's like the pinnacle of football up there. But it's just a shame we couldn't deliver it. I hope, like, we go again next season. The season's done now. We got the World Cup starting next week. So, a busy summer for Arsenal. Now we've had some news come out today that apparently Arsenal are investing big in the summer. The Crunkies, Josh, they've come out, they want to invest big. They know what we've now got to do. And apparently we're going to be looking at a midfielder, a winger, a right back as well, and maybe another striker. But I haven't seen Henry tweet the hand of Arsenal. He hasn't said nothing. But according to Fabrizio, that's apparently we're going to invest big in the summer. And I was today because apparently the Crunkies also like the parade meant to them. Like you can see Josh on the bus as well. You saw Andre Alberta on the bus as well. You saw them yesterday. Josh Kroenke, you see Josh proper celebrating. You see him going there. He went past me where I was because I was at the parade yesterday. And he's like, "Oh, so Arsenal. And shout out to all the Arsenal that I met yesterday as well. I met a few Arsenal fans at the parade, showed me love. They were bigging me up. They were saying to me they watch my TikToks, they've seen my channel, they watch my content, you know. So yeah, big up to all the Arsenal fans as well. Got a few pictures of a few Arsenal fans as well. I saw Dan Potts yesterday as well. Big up to Dan Potts. I also saw halftime hooks. I saw hooks and I saw Brandon as well, the Arsenal fan that's always on Dan Potts' show when they do the Arsenal was it the Arsenal Roundabout show? Yeah. With DJ B and all them lot. Brandon was there. I saw hooks, but yeah, Dan Potts bigged me up as well. He was telling me as well, so big up to Dan Potts. But yeah, it was great the parade yesterday. But like I said, we are going to come on to the parade. Yeah, like I've said about the Champions League, but I just had to bring it up. But yeah, shout out to Dan Potts and all them lot. But yeah, I thought them two are the worst. But yeah, the overall game now, and this is what I want to speak about. The overall game, right? I'm still. Yes, we lost on pens, and I kind of felt sorry to Gabriel because we get onto the penalty incident. But yeah, before we get into the penalty incident as well, Mosquera, the penalty that he gave away, it was annoying. But for me, penalty, he forgets the him. You know what it is for me when you look at it again, it doesn't like Nani grabs, locks in his arm around Nuno Mendes first, but then it's like it's up and down situation we got here right now. But yeah, but what can you do, man? It is what it is. They didn't give it. Just have to move on, accept it now, man. But the season's now done. Like I said, World Cup coming up. But the overall game, listen, we did play defensive football again. I know it's the Champions League final, but you do expect sometimes a bit more, sometimes to hit PSG on the counter attack. We barely done. But there was key players that I was disappointed. I expected them to step up in a big game like this, unfortunately. But at the end of the chins, 2 trophies, chat. Two trophies, the Prem and over the line. Gabriel, man, I felt so sorry for him. He didn't deserve that. All players to go sky their penalty. Gabriel, why did it have to be him? It's just like as well. Watching on guys for the game, right? I was live, as you guys know. Did a watch along for the Champions League final. And that penalty miss from Eze, that generally frustrated me, chat. Really did. I was fuming the way how he took his penalty. Yeah, and that's another thing as well, how players take their penalties. This hop, this run up, skip, and then bang. Like, just take the penalty. Like, all this extra to the ball, shoot ball. And when I was watching the penalty shoot, I was a few seconds behind. I'd say I was about like 5 seconds behind. So the chat was letting me know in front of me what's going on. So yeah, when I saw that Gabriel miss, I felt so sorry for him, man. It really got a lot of Arsenal fans hurting, man. Like, especially seeing Gabriel, he didn't deserve that. But it's just sad, man. Hope it dance too, but just did that, unfortunately. And big up, shout out to Luis Enrique. They done their thing. I don't think PSG were amazing, but they still won. And they still managed it. And yeah. That's it. Sorry. Yeah, that's it really though. Like just got barely nothing else to say really, but it's just a shame though because we were so close, a few penalties away from potentially being crowned champions of Europe, and it's sad, man. But listen, we won the Prem. The parade was madness. We're going to speak about that in a minute. But listen, we got a big, busy summer ahead. Signings to bring in through the doors. You guys can let me know in the chat who you guys want to see him come through the door at Arsenal Football Club. But I think in each position, like obviously we want to bring in another midfielder. Hopefully that's another top quality midfielder. The left winger that we need to bring in needs to be top quality. Like I saw, I don't know if you guys know this account called the Arsenal Bottom Corner. He's been around for a while now. Some people still question is he reliable or not, but there's a tweet come out on his page like a few hours ago saying that apparently Rafael Leao has been offered to Arsenal, but I don't know how true this is. I'm not believing it until I see Fabrizio or David Ornstein at least confirm there's a rumor about this. But yeah, I'm not seeing really a lot of transfer. Like the only news I'm seeing apparently Matheus Fernandes, guys, is apparently on Arsenal's shortlist of midfielders for next for the summer. So could potentially we go in for Matheus Fernandes as well as an option. Say if Odegaard did leave in the summer, we'd have to bring in another 10. And you forget about Morgan Rogers as well. We'd love to bring him in. Or that's the son I would love to bring in. So, yeah. Rem says it still hurts because of this whole parade was ruined. Yeah. Some people said, if we, like I said, if we won that Champions League, the parade would have been even more chaos. If we'd done the double, it would have been peak. I'm disappointed the most in Saka. Yeah, I am as well, Rem. I agree. Saka, for me, in a game like this, you expect him to step up as well. But a few players were missing. But yeah, I agree. We need a left winger, a new striker, and a new midfielder and right back. Yeah, we do, 100%. Because Ben White, it looks like that he could leave this summer. I think Jesus is definitely gone. I think he's out the door. But it's a big window for Arsenal. But again, yeah, it's another massive window again, because if we get this right, like Kenan Yildiz is one of the left wingers that Arsenal are looking at. I would love to bring in Kenan Yildiz. I would bring him in personally, but I don't know if Arsenal are going to do it. I like Rafael Leao. Yes, going forward and attacking, he's good, but we want you want top quality. So that's what it is, man. Reb said you saw the AFTV guys, Tyrell, yesterday. No, I didn't see the AFTV guys. I saw who did I see yesterday? I saw Dan Potts. I saw Hooks. You must know, as an Arsenal fan, you must know Halftime Hooks on YouTube. Hooks. I saw Hooks. Hooks was there, with Dan Potts, and I saw Brandon as well. You guys probably don't know. Brandon is always one of the Arsenal fans. They're always on Dan Potts' show. They do when did they do that show? I think it's on Wednesdays they do that show, the Arsenal Roundabout. I think that's what it's called or whatever it's called. And Brandon's always on there. Brandon was there with Dan Potts yesterday. Brandon, Hooks, and Potsy, Dan Potts, they were all there. But yeah, Dan Potts bigged me up. I spoke to him, so yeah, it was good. But no, I didn't see any of the FTV guys at the parade, unfortunately. Jay says the World Cup next week, bro. Yeah, I know, Jay, man. We got a few World Cup content coming out. Maybe not lives on the channel, but do stuff here and now and then. But even over there on TikTok, make sure you guys are following. We got a lot of lives to do, a lot of watch alongs, especially the England games. It's gonna be heavy because I think there's one England game that starts at like 1 a.m. or something like that. So yeah. I said I want Yildiz, Tonali, and Coyote to run. I'll take Yildiz. He's one that I want. I want Yildiz. I would take Tonali as an option, but I don't think he comes to Arsenal. And then Coyote as well from Brentford. That's a very good one. That's a very good one, Rem. I'm with you on that one. Coyote is, let me tell you something. Coyote is a bad boy. He is a bad boy. So I'm up for that. I'm here for it. I'm here for Coyote. I do think he is. I do think he's really good, Coyote. He's an option there, but if he comes to Arsenal, like obviously, would he be promised? He would probably be expecting, game time every week. But he's definitely aware of that. He's got to have competition with Timber if we did bring him in. But yeah. Well, yeah. Rem says Liar has bad attitude. I prefer Yildiz. Yep. That's not one of the reasons why. Yes, his bad attitude doesn't help because we know what the last people that Arteta cleared them through the door, got rid of Aubameyang. The big egos, some of the egos were gone, and I rated Aubameyang, but since when Arteta came in, it's like if you have any ego or attitude with me, you're gone out the club. That's what it feels like. And bro, my dream striker is Julian Alvarez for Arsenal. Rem, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I'd love Alvarez, but apparently he actually wants Barcelona. I don't know if you guys saw it the other day. Apparently his actually preferred destination is Barcelona over Arsenal. know what it is? I think he knows as well. If he goes Barca, he's guaranteed to Barcelona. They need a striker. So, yeah. But I'll go away and see, man. But yeah, but UCL guys was disappointing, but we move on now. But listen, let's talk about the parade now. Because this is the best bit I want to say about the parade, because that's the other topic about. Got them. Because that parade yesterday, Arsenal, we shut down everything. The amount of, bro, the route, if you guys saw the route of the bus parade, yeah, look how big it is, the route. That's everything that's closed off. And that's how big Arsenal are. But that parade was insane yesterday. One of the best moments of my life. Like I said, I met Dan Potts yesterday. He was there. Hooks, Brandon. But yeah, Arsenal fans everywhere, you know, flares were going off. It went off, like, obviously as well. Like, it was just madness. It was just madness. And the parade, like, one of the biggest, one of the best. Absolutely buzzing. So, yeah, like, I'm thrilled. And that parade yesterday gave me that, yeah, you know, the fans next season, we're not going to drop off. You know, like, I don't think it'll be as bad as, like, right? And we, you know, have a good summer, you know, get these top quality signings, you know, that we want, you know, that'll fit the way how, you know, we want to play football. Yes, Mikel Arteta, I really hope he goes back. He hopefully to play a more attacking football again next season. Like, if we could see 22-3 football back, that's Arsenal team I want to see. So, yeah, that's the Arsenal team I want to see. But the parade, guys, is the unbelievable scenes everywhere. Crazy to see the whole fan base come together around Highbury, around everywhere. Is it like all you see is Arsenal fans? It's insane how much of that part of North London we controlled yesterday. It's madness, and that's what I've got to say. But one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, that Arsenal parade was just mad. Like, I lost my voice yesterday when I got home. My mom started laughing. Like, it's just crazy, guys. I lost my voice. My voice was gone yesterday. I had a good night's sleep. When I woke up, you could tell a bit, but I'm getting that. But honestly, celebrations were just mad chat. Like, I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. But hopefully we get more of those again in the future, man. Like, hopefully we could go back to back. That'd be brilliant. But Arsenal picture, honestly, sings everywhere. Madness. Like, I know, before I started this to go live on my channel, I saw news that apparently a couple of people got stabbed yesterday at the parade, and I'm not gonna lie, I was tonight. Remsen, hopefully we can enjoy more games next season. Yeah, in fact, 100%. Not just that, you know, hopefully we get, you know, we win the trophy so we can have more days like this, a nice day out, you know, with the players, the club. You know, it's just beautiful when you see it. So hopefully we'll get more moments like that again. Remsen, I'm really happy with the Prem, but the football, it was so bad, honestly. No, the football went great. The football went great, but we managed to win a trophy. By the way, we've been playing. Yes, cool. To go, you know, it. Yeah, that's how I say in chat. Yeah, football has been bad, but again, we managed to win the league with it, so it is what it is, man. But I would like Arteta to change it up next season, especially with the players that we're going to bring in. If we bring in like a Keenan Yildiz, like players that love to attack, you know, that can get us goals. Arteta's got to play in this nice attacking football next season. We can see our club play with freedom. I just want to see our club play with freedom, and that's what I ask for from this club. So that's it, man. But honestly, chat, the parade, honestly, madness. I couldn't believe what I saw yesterday. Big up to Dylan. He says, mate, what's up, Dylan? What do you mean, mate? Guys, listen, over the summer as well, there will be still Arsenal content going on. I'm going to be doing some World Cup content on England as well, if you watch along as well. So, yeah. But that's it. Gabriel, who? What about Gabriel? What about Gabriel? Trying to diss my centre back because he missed the pen. Gabriel, who, Dylan? Let me know in the chat because I know you're trying to. I bet I know what you're gonna send. Patro clears that for Patro. He's a very good defender, by the way. He's sick for PSG. Wonder where they got him from. He is top. He's very good. Just cheeky. Yeah, it's up. I was about to say Gabriel. No, Gabriel's cold. Like he is sick. But yeah, hopefully we get to experience. But like I said, guys, before transfer news content is going to be coming out throughout the summer as well. Don't you worry as well. So yeah, we're going to be covering. Obviously there's rumors started already. There's rumors going around about what players we're linked to. Like, I think our summer's good. We're going to have a very busy summer again. We all know. Clips of the ball still flying. Shameless. People still bringing up. Yeah. So I'm not surprised, especially the rival fans. Cool. Gabriel missed the penalty. This one had even like rival fans were saying, doesn't deserve to be cooked. Like it's mad. I just feel like Gabriel. Yeah, like, let me tell you something. I just feel like Gabriel. He did the cousin. He deserved to be cooked. You saw at full time how David Raya full time after the penalty shootout on Saturday. You saw emotional how David Raya got. Like, I understand that our defense, like our attack as well this season. Havertz for, like I already said, I thought the two worst players on the pitch was Saka and Odegaard, but it is what it is now. Didn't say if England win the World Cup, I'll let it go. Yeah, well, listen, David Raya is going to be bold the next season now. He already said, you not see that video on Sky Sports. Every time when I hear bold, I always mention David Raya. This guy said if we win the league, he's going to go bold. And now that we've won the league, he has to stick to his word. And now he's got to go bold now. Come the end of the season, so it's done out here for him. Let me tell you that right now. So yeah, but back onto the parade. But yeah, like I was saying, like the parade, guys, honestly, insane. Brilliant moments. I was there with my sister and my friend yesterday. Like I said, I met Dan Potts was there. I met up with him. Well, I didn't meet up with him. He was standing at the section where I was. I was by the Brook Gate yesterday. I was on the other side across the road from the Brook Gate pub, right? But yeah, the scenes were incredible. Flares. I had my flare. If you guys, make sure you guys go check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I posted it. Go check out the parade. But I went mental. Norgard actually waved at me yesterday, which was mad. So like I was. These couple Arsenal fans were standing behind me. They were climbing on the gates and they had to hold onto the bar. I climbed up when the bus went past, and Norgard literally pointed at me and he was waving at me. So big up to Norgard for that, man, for showing me love. And big up to you, man. And I felt sorry for him because he hasn't had a lot of games, and I do think he should be playing a lot more minutes. But big up to Norgard, man, every time. Big up to Quadro in the chat. He says 6 likes so far. Keep smashing the likes, everyone. Come on, man. Big up to Quadro, man. Big up to you, my guy. Good to see you in the chat, my bro. He said, smash the like, subscribe to Tyrell, people. Come on, man. Big up Quadro every time. But yeah, Listen, Havertz clears Gyökeres. I can't listen. I was wrong about Gyökeres because he scored that banging goal on Saturday, and I thought starting him was the wrong idea. I got it wrong. I was worried when I saw Havertz in the starting. No, I'm thinking in a big game like this, you're starting Havertz, and he proved us wrong. He got to. For me, I still. Gyökeres hasn't been bad. Gyökeres has got goals this season, maybe and he scored. And all comes as well. He's got loads. But yeah. Of course, big up to Ro and the chat. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back, mate. Come on, man. Big up yourself, Quadra. Good luck. Good luck to our players for the 26. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, hopefully they all do well. I don't know if you guys seen the newspaper. Apparently, Saliba could miss. Saliba could be out for a few weeks. He could miss the couple of France's games. Apparently, he's picked up an injury, but apparently he was playing for injury, building up to that Champions League final because he wanted to be there for the team. And fair play to Saliba. I know he's going through injuries, but it's like that's he's a warrior. He doesn't care if he's injured. This guy will fight and stay for the badge. So sleep, and like I said, they barely get any rest. I think Saka, Rice. I think not even just them two. I think a couple of our players anyway. In our club. I don't think Saka. I think Saka, Rice, Eze, and Madueke. I don't think they go to the England. When do all the England players go to the England camp? Have they even gone yet? When do they go to the England camp to prepare for the World Cup? Because I know probably this week. Obviously they got. I think England are playing this weekend. They got a warm up game coming up. So I need to have a look. I know it's against New Zealand, but I don't know what day that is. But I think it's one of the days this week. So yeah. Big up to AFC Vibes, and we say, my guy, the parade was lit yesterday. Went for a run at the Emirates today. Oh, nice AFC Vibes, man. I was there yesterday. Me, my sister, and my friend, we were there yesterday. It was brilliant, man. But shout out to AFC Vibes. Thank you, my guys, for pulling up. Really do appreciate you, man. So big up to you, AFC Vibes, man. Hopefully the parade, you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. But listen, time to focus now. Hopefully next season, we go again in the Champions League. Like I said, it was upsetting, but guess what? We had the pitch. Kind of makes it really look that happy. You can tell, because of the and after obviously the devastating stuff after that UCL final. But guess what? We're still chat. We're still here, and we're not. The parade. All together. It was nice that he went for at the Emirates today, man. But yeah, it's good to see, man. Some teams will never sing that. I know people are banter us about champions of Europe, but guess what? Champions of England. TTM says, personally, I agree with Arteta's decision. Havertz helps with the strategy of the team. Yeah. To be fair. But big up to you, TTM. Good seeing the chat. Quite said Gabriel deserves better, but some of our players were scared to take the penalty. I will say this, I don't know what was going on. Yeah, with Gabriel. When Gabriel stepped out, I'm thinking, where's the other attackers? What about Zubimendi, Madueke? And to be fair, I'm kind of glad that Madueke didn't take a pen because he hasn't scored a pen for us all season anyway. And the last one he took, didn't he miss it in that FA Cup game? I'm pretty sure he missed. So I was kind of that he wasn't. Let's trust. We still had other attackers to take it. Why is Gabriel stepping up? Like, where's our attackers? Like, just doesn't make no sense. Question: Patrick is a good player, but one of Gabriel makes him no sense. No. Gabriel still clears Patrick. Patrick's good, but Gabriel is a beast. Let me tell you something. That guy's a warrior. I'm a Sports Central. This guys will show him some love. Yes, be a Liverpool fan here. You might be our rival, but it doesn't matter what team you support. We're all content creators at the end of the day. We show each other love, and I always big up everyone else as well. But yeah, big up Jay. Make sure you guys subscribe to this guy's channel. TTM says, big up, bro. Come on, TTM. Big up yourself, my guy. Hopefully you're good. Quadra says, Arsenal robbed and referee favoured PSG. Are the excuses coming out of the top gooners? Lol. Bro. I will say this though, the referee won, but I'm not going to put all the blame on the referee. Yeah. The captain, Saka, we could start where I still love Bukayo Saka, but he didn't turn up on Saturday in the big moment that we needed him. So that's what it is, man. But Arsenal parade, guys, honestly, best day of my flipping life. So I nearly lost my voice today. I was nearly gone, chat. That's how crazy it was. But the vibes, everything around the stadium, fair play to those Arsenal fans, and big up to them for that. They put on a show yesterday, and the fans were happy, man. So big up to them. But yeah, guys, man. But listen, guys, we are going to wrap it up in a minute because I only wanted to come on here for about 40 minutes so we can have a chat, speak about the UCL final. But listen, guys, man, listen, the season is done. You know, obviously that parade celebration was just, you know, to top it off at the end. But listen, we go again next season. When is Arsenal's pre-season? I don't think it's till the end of, I think, August. So we got a long, actually no, July, I think, next month, but like mid-July, I think. So, but you know, it's mad, the World Cup as well. But you know, our players, like, a lot of our players, obviously they're all gone up to the World Cup. Gyökeres, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Raya. I don't know if Mourinho's going now, but now that he's back, they could still take him, but I don't know if he's going. Obviously, Miles Lewis Skelly's staying, man. He didn't get picked for the World Cup. Saka, Madueke, Rice, and Eze, them four are going. Saliba's going with France. Martinelli's going for Martinelli and Gabriel. Both of them are going for Brazil. I don't think Jesus got called up, but I think we're sending him anyway. So yeah, like they've got a lot of football to play still, and the fact that the World Cup is literally only starts next week, you know, these men are not getting a break, you know. And after the World Cup, it depends how, like, say if, I don't know, Brazil goes far, Gabriel Martinelli, them two are going to be out there for more longer. So how much break will they have after the World Cup's done if they get, you know, it's like if they get all the way to the final, Brazil, or they get knocked out? Like, we don't know. When, you know, we don't know what top countries have. We don't know what team's going to go far. You know, a lot of us fans nowadays be like, oh, some people are preyed on that country, so they just lose, so they know their players will be fine. But it's like, that's never going to happen, man. But I don't know, man. I need to chat. I don't know, but anyway, welcome. And before we do that, let's I'm gonna redirect. I'm probably gonna send you over to Touchline. Touchline is live with Roms right now, so we're probably gonna redirect to my guy Touchline. So make sure you guys go follow my guy Touchline. Show him a bit of love there. So yeah, we're probably gonna redirect to Touchline. I can't lie, Touchline is live. It's still live. Oh no, they ended it. I think you ended it, chat. Oh, 28 minutes ago. They were live from. They must. What time did they go? They went live from a long time ago. All right, cool. We're gonna rate. We're gonna go raid Taron, chat, man. We're gonna go raid BBK Sports Taron. Make sure you guys go show that guy some love, man. So we're gonna go raid Taron. He's live. Goldbridge is live as well. But yeah, Taron, we're gonna go raid BBK. Make sure you guys go show my guy Taron a bit of love, chat, man. He's a real one, man. But let me get through the last comments before we wrap up, man. But guys, we're still gonna be back on shows. Bro, with the rumors that, you know, of the players that we could be looking at, it's starting to get exciting. But listen, the thing that I want, Rodrigo would have been a perfect. I remember last time we were linked with him, or some of us Arsenal fans maybe thought there was something happening behind the scenes, but it just never happened. He wanted to stay at Real Madrid, innit? But he's not back till next year, January 2027. He's out for, like, what is it, 7 to 8 months, his peak. So yeah, it's dark. But Rodrigo would have been my option, but Kenan Yildiz is another option. I really want Kenan Yildiz. If we can sign him, that would be an unbelievable signing. But yeah, Quad just says here, my UCL team of this, my My UCL team of the season is Real Hincapié, Saliba, Gabriel, Mendes, Rice, Vitinha, João Neves, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Kane. Yeah, Kane, to be fair, yeah. In the Champions League, Kane has been top, but yeah. But yeah, that's kind of fair, to be fair. I think that's a fair shot. That team, to be fair, that team does look disgusting still. Rear and goal, Hakimi, Saliba, Gabriel, and Mendes. Imagine that back four all on the same team. And you have Rice. Oh, yeah, Rice is strong, fair enough. Yeah. Flipping. To be fair, that team, flipping out, that team actually does look cold. Just look at the names, chatting. Like, fair play to Quadra, I'll give you that one. That team does look sick. What do you think? Any changes? No, Quadra, I think that's good, bro. Like, there are a lot of you guys pulling back up again. Look, let me just get it on screen. Like, Quadra, as you guys can see here, look, that's Quadra's UCL team of the season. And I can't lie, I think that's right still. Yeah, I don't think you need to make any more changes, bro. I think you're good. I think you're good, bro. 100%. I think you're good, bro. But yeah, you don't need to make any more changes. You're good, man. I think you've done well. Jay says Gabriel isn't called up for the Brazil. Yeah, I know, because I just had a think. Yeah, it was only Gabriel and Gabriel Martinelli, only the two Gabi's, not all three of them. Only Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes. Only them two have been called up. So yeah, yeah, that's it. But anyways, chat. Listen. But yeah, we are gonna wrap up now. We're gonna head over to Taron's live, BBK Sports. Make sure you guys go show him some love over there. But yeah, we're gonna go raid him. I already set the redirect already, so it's fine. But yeah, guys, listen. Like I said, thank you for joining me. I wasn't gonna get an hour today. I wanted to come in so we can have a chat on, obviously, on the UCL final defeat, which is what it is. But it's sad. It's gutting. We could have won our first job. We were so close in the penalty shootout, but didn't come away. But we're still league champions. So some clubs we can be ashamed of. Some clubs can never sing that. Champions of England, you'll never sing that. We can be shameless as well. But listen, guys, man. Listen, we go again next season. We are Premier League champions. Hopefully, we can go back to back and retain it. And hopefully, we go again at UCL. Because, listen, the Cronkies, they're showing now they want to win now. They want those trophies. And listen, if we have a good summer, we can definitely compete again. Hopefully, go back to back of the Prem and hopefully go and win that UCL one day, because we need to get that UCL trophy over the line. But yeah, chat, hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials. Make sure you guys subscribe to the second channel, Only Gunners TV, and make sure you guys are subscribe. Go and follow it, Only Gunners TV on TikTok, Gunners TV. So please go and show some love. But yeah, guys, listen, like I said, we're gonna go to Taron BB Sports live right now. So when you get in there, make sure you guys spam up here, TyrellgunnerTV. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I am out. Champione, ole, ole, ole. But listen, hold that, rivals that are still, getting annoyed. And listen, all you rivals can keep crying, but listen, we're still here, Premier League champions, and yeah, hold. And listen, guys, transfer streams will be coming over the next few weeks. With World Cup stuff as well. Keep an eye on the TikToks, because we're going to be active doing watch-alongs on there for the World Cups. But yeah, guys, man, listen.